Hello everyone, I hope you are having a great time in this conference. Before I start, I want to thank Paulina and Rio for organizing this amazing conference. It's the only conference for cybersecurity. I hope there will be many more conferences like this. Before I start and go deep into the cybersecurity and SOAR world, I want to start with something that we all can relate to. Timers and alarms. I personally use them a lot because I want to keep my life on track and to keep my life organized. For example, when I wake up in the morning, with multiple alarms, just not because one only cannot wake me up. That's why I wanted to manage, or for example, when cooking or managing work shifts. I wanted you to think of SOAR in the cybersecurity world as I want to think of SOAR in cybersecurity equivalent of these timers and alarms. It's all about staying organized and efficient in the complex world of cybersecurity. Now, before I start with my presentation, I want to present myself. I am Arjola Hoxha. I work as a specialist in the largest bank in Albania, in Banca Kombëtare Tregtare, or shortly BKT. I also work in Faculty of Economy, University of Tirana as an assistant lecturer, where I teach the field in the cybersecurity subjects and computer science also. I'm here today to present the SOAR and the changing of SOAR in the cybersecurity game. Here is an expression that it takes 20 years to build a reputation and a few minutes of cyber incidents to ruin it. The bank I work for has more than 20 years in the market, and the most important thing of the bank is to have a reputation and to have the trustworthiness of the customers. So this quote cannot be more accurate for the bank that I work for. But what can ruin the reputation? Cyber attacks, which have been increasingly sophisticated, challenging to detect and defend against. Their main objectives is financial gain or reputation damage, or both of them. That's why we have to defend from spear phishing. This is listed some common cybersecurity attacks, which are spear phishing, SQL injection, ransomware, man-in-the-middle attack, zero-day exploits, or DDoS. How to protect from these attacks? We can protect through automation or through SOAR. Data can be protected with highly structured procedures, policies, baselines, but only documentation cannot protect our data. So these procedures, these policies, should be applied in a robust system and processes in our companies, or in my bank in this case. The most common problems in today's cybersecurity infrastructure is that use human resources not efficiently. So they use human resources to do routine tasks, or to maintain a system and to do common jobs, which can be totally automated with SOAR in this case, and through this technology. SOAR stands for Security Orchestration, Automation, and Response. It's the perfect solution to reduce jobs in today's world. So, SOAR or OpenAI or any other artificial intelligence solutions have and will continue to reduce manual jobs, but on the other hand, we'll have so many more jobs that will be open, that will be new, but we'll have to we'll have more efficient employees because SOAR because SOAR is like having an automated assistant for your security team. Here, in fact, is a quote that achieving maximum result with minimum resources may sound impossible if you are doing that manually, but practically it can be possible with SOAR in cybersecurity. But for what can help, or the benefits of SOAR, which are the benefits of SOAR? The benefits of SOAR is dealing with more threats, because in today's world, as cybersecurity gets more complicated, SOAR helps us handle them efficiently. Responding faster, when a security issue arises, SOAR helps us react quickly to contain the problem. The third one is reducing mistakes, because it cuts down on human errors in our cybersecurity processes. Using resources wisely, as I said before, because SOAR makes sure that we use our security team's time efficiently. Keeps things consistent, because it ensures that security procedures are consistent and standardized, keeping things consistent. And the last one is scaling up. As our organization grows, SOAR can adapt to handle more. The key capabilities of SOAR are management of threats and vulnerabilities, automated security incidents, responding to security incidents. Let's take a look at each of them. So, managing of threats and vulnerabilities. SOAR involves identifying, accessing, and prioritizing potential security threats and vulnerabilities within an organization's network and system. It utilizes tools and processes to scan the vulnerability, even though the zero-day vulnerabilities, with multiple plugins, collected threat intelligence, and categorize risk based on the severity and potential impact. It helps teams stay ahead of emerging threats, enabling them to take preemptive measures to mitigate risk before they can be exploited. The second one is responding to security incidents. SOAR provides the tool and workflow necessary to detect, respond to security incident promptly. A SOAR secure system can automate incident triage and investigation processes. Provide predefined playbooks, which we will see later on, an example of the playbook, and automated actions that guide security teams in containing and remediating the incident efficiently, and reduce response time and minimize potential damage. The third one is the automation security operations. Automation is the heart of SOAR. Automation routines and repetitive tasks, freeing up human resources to focus on more complex security challenges by not doing manual things or by not doing routine things. SOAR system utilizes scripting, orchestration, and workflow automation. Ensures consistency in security operation, reducing the risk of human errors. Because you know that humans are the leak point in every organization. Evolving threat landscape by automatically updating security policies and countermeasures based on the real-time threat intelligence. Here are some features of the SOAR, or Security Orchestration, Automation and Response, which are alert overload, security automation, SOC response, visual playbook builders, threat intelligence, and flexible integration. Let's see them one by one by defining them, challenges that this alert overload as a feature of SOAR have, the solution and the benefits. The definition is that alert overload refers to the overwhelming influx of security alerts from various sources, make it challenging to manage. The challenge itself is that security teams face difficulties in efficient prioritizing and responding to a high volume of alerts. The solution is that SOAR addresses this challenge by streamlining the triage of response process. The benefits is that implementing SOAR results in improved incident response time, reduced false positive, and an overall enhanced security posture. The second feature is the security automation. Security automation involves the use of technology to perform repetitive security tasks automatically. Automation accelerates incident response, minimizing the risk of human errors, as we said before, and enhance operational efficiency. SOAR platforms play a crucial role by automating various aspects of incident handling, ranging from alerts analysis to remediation. The third one is the visual playbook builder. SOAR offers a very user-friendly visual playbook, by drag and drop each functionality that we want, or each functionality that we want, or creating and customized playbook visually. The advantage of Visual Playbook Builder is that it simplifies the development of incident response workflow, enhance collaboration among security teams, and ensure adaptability to evolving threat scenarios. Here I have, I don't know if you can see it. You cannot see it. Okay, this is a visual playbook with some cases that I have created and I wanted to show the first one, which is the Active Directory user locked visual playbook. Let's see if you can see this one. Okay, this is the example of a real playbook builder. It is like drag and drop from the actions and the filters, but if you have a use case that it's not default, let's say, you can create it by using Python. It's in the second screen, but it is not shown here. Another feature of SOAR is threat intelligence, which provides valuable context about emerging threats, including information about threat actors, tactics, techniques, and procedures. The benefits of threat intelligence, by incorporating it in the organizations, can be achieved: enhanced threat detection, engage in proactive threat hunting, and make well-informed security decisions. I have added a use case here, the example of how threat intelligence can be leveraged, including identifying indicators of compromise, or IOCC, tracking threat attention, and enhanced threat detection capabilities. It is also flexible because SOAR can be integrated with many solutions, like, for example, CM or endpoint protection or firewalls, on ticketing systems or Jira, for example. It can be totally integrated with them. And of course, the SOC response, which is one of the main features that SOAR have. SOC is Security Operations Center. Response refers to the action taken by security teams to detect, investigate, and mitigate security incidents. SOAR empowers SOC teams by providing tools and capabilities to orchestrate and automate incident response workflow. An example of SOAR, SOC SOAR, is that can automate and respond to suspicious activity by locking down user accounts, preventing potential threats, which we see, in fact, in the playbook slide, but you could not see it. What is SOAR in relation to CM? I have created some main components of the difference between CM and SOAR, but the main difference is that CM is a system which create alerts, which have all the logs of a company, of a system, by having them from SysLog collection, for example, and CM focus on monitoring, detection, and alerting, while SOAR enhance incident response, on the other hand, orchestration and automation. We can relate it to some other solutions, like, for example, the IPS or IDS, the vulnerability management, for example, and CM, of course, but their are different solutions from SOAR because it's like the first level and the second level. SOAR is like the second level. It takes a holistic approach by integration with these technologies and automating coordinated responses to security incidents across the entire spectrum, ensuring a more comprehensive and efficient security posture. All these are necessary components to a cybersecurity modern world. Here we have the most common use cases where SOAR can be used for, which is the automation malware analysis, which improve the speed and accuracy of threat detection, is the automation threat hunting, which enhance the proactive identification of potential cyber threats, increasing security red lines, the endpoint diagnostics, which enable quick and efficient troubleshooting of security issues and on individual devices, the automating failure user logins, the automatic IOC enrichment, or VPN checks or vulnerability management, and at the end, the phishing attacks, which are the most common ones. For this last, we have a use case, the automation incident response with Splunk SOAR, which is one tool that integrates the SOAR. The use case is the phishing incident response automation. The scenario that I have chosen is that an organization receives a high volume of phishing emails, which is daily nowadays, and on a daily basis, and the security team needs an efficient way to detect, respond, and remediate those phishing emails incident to minimize the risk of successful attacks. The solution is that email security integration with SOAR. For example, the Office 365, for example. The Microsoft Office quickly spot the potential phishing email. The second is that alert sorting. With Splunk SOAR, automatically figures out which email might be phishing attempts by checking things like who sent the email and where it came from. The third one is the phishing playbooks. The security team has a playbook, a set of instructions for dealing with phishing emails, which Splunk SOAR follows step by step. The fourth one is the automated response action. When a phishing email is found, SOAR Splunk takes automatic actions like putting the email in the quarantine, isolating it, and blocking the sender and the investigation further. The fifth one is that teamwork and organization. It helps the security team work together by assigning tasks, sending messages, and tracking progress to make sure that the problem gets solved quickly. Reports and data. Splunk SOAR also creates reports with information about how many phishing incidents happened, how fast they were handled, and any trends of patterns that could help prevent future attacks. In today's world, the technology isn't just limited to computers, but we can use them even from our mobile devices or smartphones. That's why I have chosen an example of how Splunk SOAR is used in mobile. Sorry. Okay. Të dëgjohet? Ë? Okay, do ishte shumë mirë që të dëgjohej në fakt.
Splunk SOAR's orchestration, automation, response, collaboration, and case management capabilities are also available on your mobile device using Splunk SOAR on Splunk Mobile. You can respond to security notifications without opening your laptop. You can triage events directly from the mobile app. You can run and view playbooks on the go. You can orchestrate security operations in response from anywhere at any time using the app on your phone. And finally, you can coordinate and collaborate with colleagues in real time to drive rapid, thorough response, all from your smartphone.
Okay. Okay, that's all. I don't know if anyone... I don't know if anyone have any question. This was the presentation.
Thank you very much.